Do you hear the phrase, "This shouldn't be in your home if you live in 2024," or "remove it immediately"? Sometimes I hear this phrase from designers. And do we have to tear down wallpapers, rip curtains, and feel outdated? I can't even watch such videos, and I don't watch them. If you agree with me, then like, subscribe, and comment to show your agreement. I'm Marina Zvereva, interior design, and you are on my channel Zvereva Design. My channel helps you to understand the most basic questions of interior design and arrangement of your homes. Welcome! Of course, interior design, like any other field, is subject to fashion trends and changes in tastes. Some styles and solutions can become outdated over time. Here are a few examples of what considered outdated in interior design. But let's figure out if that's really the case and what can we do about it. Floral patterns on the walls is often considered outdated. It can create visual clutter and make the room less modern. But it all depends on the style you choose or the context of these wallpapers. If you want to create country or English classic style, how can you go without flowers, ornament, and paper wallpapers? And I skillfully mix them with modern interior items to remind you that you are still living in the 21st century. Solid carpets. Using wall-to-wall carpets is considered less relevant. Modern trends prefer using carpet runners or placing the carpets only in the center of the room. It's true. But there are carpets for every taste and style. Do it if you like it. Chic curtains. Chic curtains, especially if they are overly long, can give the interior an outdated look. Simpler and more concise curtains are considered more modern, of course. But if we want to give the interior design a more modern look, it's fashionable for curtains to have a gap of 10 centimeters from the floor, like shortened pants. Laminate flooring that imitates natural woods is a less stylish option compared to real wooden floors, of course. Not all manufacturers keep gloss in their assortment, but it's a fact that trends come and go. You should remember it. That means do what you really like. Overly decorated interiors, where every surface is covered with decorative elements, can create visual clutter. True, modern trends imply minimalism. There are many trends to choose from wherever you love overloaded interiors or minimalistic ones. The question is mainly how to combine fabrics, color, and textures in overload interior. It's a precise art. Arcs and columns. Arcs and columns, often used in the past to give the interior a classic look, can look a little bit outdated in modern design trends. In general, arcs are as relevant as ever modern and minimalist interiors. Context, finish, and proportion of the arcs itself are important. Multi-level ceilings. Overly complex multi-level ceilings with lighting can be looks really outdated. Modern trends prefer simpler and cleaner forms. I agree with that. If you can avoid building boxes in your ceiling, do it. But sometimes levels appear when you need, for example, to hide ventilation pipes. Plastic furniture, especially if it has bright colors and complex shapes, can be associated with designs from past decades. In fact, the network after another boom in plastic furniture was a couple of decades ago. But it must be said that it hasn't become outdated. Many units of such as furniture are considered cult. If you have an original, don't part with it. Save it. In conclusion, these examples don't mean that the use of such elements is absolutely impossible. For me, it's really funny. Who can tell you what's possible and what impossible to do if in your house if you really like it? Fashion and tastes are subject to change, and some elements can be successfully embraced in the context of modern trends. It's important to remember balance and harmony in the interior. This is important. This was interior design Marina Zvereva. See you next time.